Good afternoon, campers. Welcome back to another portion of the Daily Meat. Lovely day today. Look at that blue sky, 27 degrees. It's Friday. Got that Friday feeling. Friday the 24th of July 2026, and I think we're going to go for a cheeky little camp tonight. And as it's hot and we've got Bruno, I think we're gonna head for a bit of shade. And the place I got in mind tonight is Thetford Forest, deep in the Norfolk bushland. Yeah, nice bit of bush action for the weekend. Lovely. So as always, the meat wagon is all prepared. Don't think I've forgotten anything this time. Fridge is turned on, nice and chilled. The potty's been emptied. Power station's got plenty of charge in it. Got my air fryer. Yeah, all the bed and stuff. Got the windows open, bit of ventilation. Keep the airflow going. So yeah, it's currently 4 p.m. We're about an hour away from Thetford. There's a few potential park-ups I've got in mind for tonight that we need to check out. I'll explain a bit more on the way there. So I think the next thing we need to do is get Bruno in the meat wagon, and then we need to hit the road. So Bruno's all strapped in, ready to go. Gonna keep the windows open, get a bit of airflow going. It's very spacey, isn't it, puppy? So last night my mechanic come round, replaced the tensioner, the pulley and the belt. We had to take the valve cover back off again to set the timing, but now it's all put back together, all running. So this will be a good little test run for the meat wagon, see how it runs for the next week, and if everything's good, we're going to be going on a road trip. Oh yeah, but first we got a cheeky Friday night camp, puppy. So we are back out on the open road in the meat wagon. Beautiful day. Temperatures are going to be pretty spicy over the weekend, so yeah, nice little woodland retreat. It's just what we need. In a recent video I mentioned that England Forestry have started opening up some of their car parks like a trial run for 3 months. Basically the car parks in there, they're just going to let campers pull in for the night, pay a fee, and then on your way in the morning. Upon further investigation, there's one in Thetford Forest. I had a little look at it. You've got to pre-book it midday the day before, and I'm pretty sure you just park in the car park. £16 for the night, no facilities, just the use of the toilets there. So I'm thinking, right, let's have a little look on Park for Night, and yep, there's some free park-ups around there. So we're going to go and check some of them out. I wouldn't actually mind checking out that Forestry England paid park up, just to have a look of the area, maybe do that for a future camp. But yeah, I think a nice camp for free in the middle of Thetford Forest on a Friday night. Key dogging areas as well. Judging by some of the reviews on Park for Night, there is some legit dogging spots. I was going to say they may not involve leads, but they probably will do as well. But yeah, we're going to go and have a look, have a little mosey down there. After that, we'll nip to a supermarket. I believe there's a Lidl and an Aldi in the Thetford area. Get some munch, get some juice for this evening's camp, and then we'll find somewhere to park up for the night. Well, the traffic's looking a little busy already. Friday, 4:10. Yep, it's going to be a fun one. Well, traffic has been horrendous. It's a Friday, it's nice weather, kids are off school. There's a hotel to my right there that is busy. Yep. Well, we have officially arrived in Thetford Forest. So we're going to be heading to our first potential parking spot for the night. Just going to scout it out. So that has been quite a long, hot drive, especially going through the dry, hot, arid farmland. Now we're in a bit of bushland. It's a little bit cooler. There's a sign there, High Lodge Forest Centre. That's the one that is one where you can pay for the night. Well, campers, we are deep in the Thetford bushland. I missed my turning. There was about 4 cars up my rear end, and it was kind of like a blind turning, so we're having attempt number 2. So I need to see, look, as soon as you slow down to like 45 there to overtake you, I'm in no rush. I feel no pressure. It's just up here somewhere on the left. Here it is, very tight. No signage either, look at this. Straight onto a bit of off-roading. Look at that, campers. Oh, a little section just in front there where we could camp by the main road. Check this out. Deep inside the bushland, campers. Potential park up numero uno. You already see a camper up there or a motorhome or something. Wouldn't really want to fancy this in the middle of winter. It does feel almost a little seedy. There's plenty of trails to walk through the woods. Oh, we've got the anal. Oh, we've got the anal adventurer there. Oh, look at this. There is a few little areas to park up. Take your pick. Cornfields either side. That motorhome's moved a bit further down. This is a maybe. My phone signal's a bit like, not too brilliant. I think the actual bit that's advertised on Park for Night is this little space just on the left here. But it is close to a very busy road. It could be quite noisy. So I think we'll put this down as a maybe and we'll keep venturing on. So they're moving on. So the next spot is just a mile further down the road. Just pulled off that main road again. What's this place? Be a nice place to live there, right in the middle of the forest. Very nice. Don't mind us, we're just swinging by. Yep, it's a bit of a bumpy track. Not very good for lowered T4s, if I'm honest. There's certainly a few places to stop down this track. I believe what we're actually heading for is that orange bit of sand right in the distance there. I don't think the meat wagon's too impressed with this road. We're certainly off the beaten track. So there's a motorhome set up camp for the night. This could be a nice little spot right here in the shade. Oh, it's fairly level. Very rare I hear the fans getting on the meat wagon. So we'll let the van cool down a bit. And we don't need to worry about a dog lead here, Bruno, because we're in the middle of nowhere. I think this could be a potential spot, campers. Very nice. Look at that, tucked out the way. Got a nice sandy surface there. And you can just walk for miles around here. Very nice. I believe you can get him, I come from that way. I believe you can get him both ways. Not sure about that way, that looks a bit... Yep. Right, it's going to let Bruno have a little stretch of his legs. Best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube there. Look at that, campers. Smells very nice around here. Very piney, very floral. Yeah, I like it. It's very nice, isn't it, Bruno? Right, so I'm going to quickly take Bruno for a walk. There is other parking areas, but I do quite like this one. I like this one a lot. Yep, but we still need to go to a supermarket. Either way, we're going to have to leave and come back. We may check out another spot while we're out and about, but I quite like this one. If I can get parked here a bit later on. I think Bruno likes it here. He's having a good little mooch about there. Look at that. A good sniff deep inside the Thetford bush. Right, so I think we are agreed that we like it here, don't we, Bruno? I was just reading the reviews on Park for Night, and avoid going down that way, coming from the way I entered this this part of the forest, because it's yeah, just way bumpy down there. I was also reading some comments. A lot of people say it's a nice place, peaceful, quiet, but there's the odd review where you get loud music, you get doggers. So yeah, we'll be a bit mindful of that. But I think we're going to head to a supermarket. There is an Aldi about 1.7 miles away. That's in Brandon. Or if we go a little bit further out the way, there's a Lidl, and they've got the bakery section. Tough choice. I think we'll go a little bit further. We'll go to Lidl and get that bakery section, and they've got a better selection of beer there. That other motorhome is just over there. Safety numbers and all that. So Bruno's had a pee. He's like it, isn't it, puppy? He's having a good sniff around. I think we're going to get back in the meat wagon and yeah, do a quick supermarket run. Just checking out the other parking areas around there. One of them is just a lay-by off the side of a road. Another one looks more like just a car park. Oh, bit of bush there. So I'm actually think I'm preferring this one. So I did also have my eye on that. A little spot there. There's a few little... Oh, let's stay this road. There's a few little pulling areas where you could have a sweet camp, but I'm quite happy with where we swung by just a minute ago. Yeah, I also need to get a boogie on in case somebody nicks that space that I spotted earlier. That's where I want to camp tonight. As we are heading to Lidl, we just crossed into Suffolk. 3rd county today. There's some nice old buildings down there. Wow, check out that. The Flint Nappers, a craft union free house. Wow. Well, as we're on our way to Lidl, look, there's High Lodge, Thetford Forest. Let's have a quick gander while we're here. Parking on grass, not allowed. Ah, so this is where Go Ape is. I've seen that advertised and I've driven past it before. There's even archery and golf. Looks like there's barriers ahead. Okay, end of the road. I don't know if that's actually where you camp if you got a motorhome. Not sure. Yeah, we don't need all these smooth roads and fancy archery and golf and stuff. We go to the rough 2x2 in tracks. There may be doggers there may be boy racers. Yeah, we like to rough it, and it's free. Where we're going tonight, it's going to be free. But anyway, onwards to Lidl. Well, we have arrived at Lidl Thetford. Do a bit of shopping. Our shopping trip is complete. I may have acquired some bakery items, priorities and all that, and maybe a cheeky juice. Yep, so I'm just going to load the fridge up and then we'll head back to our little camping spot for the night. Right, we are back down the dirt track. So as you get past the gravelly stuff, you get towards the sand, but then look, it's, yeah, oh, it's a bad road. Very nice, very scenic. Nice bit of bush today, actually. Oh, looks like there's another camper arrived a bit further down. Friday night camping hotspot. Ah, that was that campervan I see earlier on across the road. They was doing what I did. They was checking these places out. Yeah, the anal adventurer. Oh man, that's a big bump there. Right, hopefully our little corner pit should be free. Yeah, this is where I want to be at. Look at this, perfect campers, perfect. Tucked away in the shade. Oh, lovely. So Bruno's still having his little evening snooze. Going to make his dinner in a minute. I've been charging my power station with a... Look at that, he's arisen. Oh, you're a hot boy. I've been charging the power station, the Aferiy P210 on my DC to DC charger. So we'll have plenty of power for this evening's camp. Right, so I'm going to cool this puppy down. And I'll make his dinner. We'll have a little chill out for a while. And then maybe crack open a cheeky joosh. Sound like a plan, doesn't it? And you got some dentist sticks as well, because you eat stuff that you shouldn't do and your breath normally smells. Right, anyway, I need to get myself sorted. Well, looks like we've got another happy camper. They're going down the lane. I had a little walk down that lane earlier. It's very, very bumpy. So Bruno's had his dinner, had a little stroll. He's had a dentist stick, so he's got minty fresh breath, ain't you, boy? I got my fan on. Just been chilling out for a little while. Just coming up to 8 o'clock and getting peckish. So I'm going to start prepping what we got for our little camp. Stop baiting. Very hypo puppy. Oh, it's just the doggers arriving. It's going to be a busy night, campers. Let's keep our wits about us. Bruno's having a little chill out on the floor. So yeah, this is a state of play for tonight's camp. Got some seeded tortilla wraps because yeah, it could be a little bit seedy around here tonight. Thought they'll go down well. And we've got these higher welfare southern fried chicken tenders. We're going to cook them in the air fryer and swaddle them in a seeded tortilla wrap. We've got a sweet and crunchy salad with what looks like some sort of happy ending sauce. We've got some peppers in there, some onions. Yeah, that looks... what else is that? Carrot. Yep, anyway, we got that for our main course. So we're going to make some chicken tortilla wraps. Nice and simple. Don't want to be doing too much cooking on a hot evening like tonight. And then for a bit of snackage later on, we got a blueberry muff, because we like a face full of muff on a Friday night camp. Also, we like a mouthful of nuts as well. So, yeah, we've got these flame grilled steak peanuts. These are very nice, big in flavour. And in the morning, we got a hazelnut chocolate croissant. And a these for a while. All butter shortbread fingers to dunk in my morning strong glass Italian cafe. And then for juice selection tonight, we've got a limoncello spritz. I may have already had one of these. There may have been two. Yeah, we're here for the night. We're going to have a little dash sesh tonight. Then we got a bottle of Budvar, because we like that. It's very nice. Then I've got a bottle of Patronus. Patronus with... Well, I've had this before. I'm not sure if I've featured it on a video before. Percentage, what are we? Yes, there, I can't see it. I've got my sunglasses on and I've got failing eyesight. So yeah, that's the plan of attack for tonight's camp. So I think the next thing we're going to do is put a bit of air fried heat to that southern fried chicken tender meat. Oh yeah. Well, the chicken bits look a little uniform and communist-like. Let's again, we want this 180. Yep, 15 minutes that'll do us. So we got this powered up to the, let me turn that light on there, light up the toilet, get the ambience going. Got it powered up to the Aferiy P210 power station. 61% of power. That should be plenty enough to, yep, last us for the night, and power up our air fryer and fridge. I think the camper friends are talking to each other. We just tucked out the way in the corner. There's been a few vehicles coming down, a few camper vans, but they sort of have a look and disappear. I don't know if they're bit further down the way. But yeah, we're you know, got a little spot there. Very nice. I could even get my table and chair out there, can't I, Bruno? But I've got a feeling you'll wrap your lead around it. We've got to keep you on the lead now because you see them people down there earlier and you just want to say hello to everybody. Yeah, your discipline ain't quite there yet, is it, Bruno? It's not quite there. I must admit, the meat wagon's looking a little shiny today. Very nice. Bumpers have gone a little grey, but yeah, we're good. We'll get some back to black at some point. No rush. Things are expensive now, and I'd rather buy, a cheeky juice instead. I'm gonna lie, it's priorities in life, campers, you know. I could spend £10.50 on some auto glim just to shine the bumpers and other bits, or I could get a few cheeky juices, a nice blueberry muff, and some chicken tenders. Yep, I chose wisely. So while we're waiting for the chicken to cook, we've got some red cabbage in there. Just layering up the wrap, the seedy wrap. Oh, Bruno's decided to come have an investigation. Big bits of carrot in there, campers. At this point, there's no cucumber. This was pretty much the only salad they had left in there. Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna bother using that sauce. What is it? Chive dressing, sour cream and chive. Yeah, we don't want that. That can go back in there. We got some peri mayo. Oh, I think the chicken is done. A couple of lamps of that on there. Oh, it's gonna be a messy one, campers. It's gonna be a messy one. It's very difficult doing this one-handed when you're trying to film. Go in with a bit more mayo. I've seasoned the salad with some salt, pepper, just a little bit of vinegar. Oh, these squirters don't work so well. Yeah, you get the idea. Yep, I've got some of that on there. Remember, I got some crispy onions from when we had a little German length of meat fest, so we're gonna put some of them on there as well. Why not? Let's add a bit of crisp to our chicken wrap. Look at that. Well, this is going to be fun rolling this. Let's get that in nice and tight. Get nice. Here we go, campers. And then we cut it in half. Look at that. Got a nice crisp salad in there. We got some southern fried chicken tenders, bit of peri mayo, bit of seasoning. Some crispy onions. That, campers, is a wrap fit for a champione. Let's take off so they're not very good, does it? Oh well, just tucking into my chicken wrap. Some doggers are going past. Keep going, nothing to see here. I'm gonna wet my whistle with a limoncello spritz. Where's Bruno gone? No, I can see his head outside. He's on his lead. Chin chin. A nice, easy, quick dinner tonight. Didn't want anything too filling. It's hot. It's too hot. We're in beautiful surroundings in the middle of Thetford bushland. It's very nice. Right. I admit that is quite the flavoursome wrap. The chicken's good. The salad's good. Nice bit of heat off the peri mayo, and I can taste the nice onion twang from them crispy fried onions. That's definitely well needed, campers. Very nice. And I'm going to have a swig of my limoncello spritz. Good health. Oh, somebody's going to do a bit of roof box tenting. Well, there's the meat wagon. This is the bumpy truck. Oh yeah, very bumpy down there. I wouldn't risk taking the meat wagon down there, but the Vitara on the other hand, that could be a bit of fun one day, Bruno. Do a bit of 4x4 in. Best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube, and also, Yep, sometimes we're the best daily 4x4 channel also. So we're going for an evening stroll, 8:30 at night. Bruno's, yeah, he's free, he's got no lead on now. He's away from the people. He's good. We're going to have a little woodland walk. Hopefully we don't encounter any wild doggers. I was reading the reviews again, and one of the comments was that they was out walking their dog and they got offered if they wanted to do a bit of, you know, bit of how's your father in the bush. Nope. There's some strange people about. Don't know what you catch. Oh, I've never seen a sign like that before. Sled dog training area from 4 p.m. till 10:30 a.m. Please keep your dog under control and allow sled dog teams to pass safely. Right, best behaviour, Bruno, because you're not on the lead. There's plenty of trails to have a little mooch around here. You can go deep in the woodland if you want, or get a nice open space like that. Look at that. Oh, lovely. That's something out Jurassic Park. Well, the sun's going to be setting in about 20 minutes. That's probably going to be the last we see of the sun today. Look at that, beautiful, just peeking through the trees there. Nice golden sunset. Very nice. Right, let's keep soldiering on, puppy. Let's get our steps in today. You can literally walk for miles around there. Very nice. I'll have to come here more often, eh, puppy? He's loving it. Oh, to see a deer shoot across there. Yeah, don't want to be chasing them. Oh, we're getting deep in a bit of Thetford bush now. Going to try and do a bit of a loop. Oh, so we've got to navigate for the crispy stuff, Bruno. Agility campers. Best daily dogging channel on the whole of YouTube. Look at these little berries growing everywhere. Just Google Lens them. I ain't going to try and pronounce the name of them, but they're apparently quite poisonous, so we'll won't bother eating them. Yeah, there are quite a few down there. Bruno's loving his walk down here. I've made it through the bushland, back onto the sandy track. We're that way. Don't see any other campers down there though. Oh, it's just that one motorhome. The other one's gone. That was here. Oh. Quite ironic, isn't it? The only camper van that's here is the one I see at that other spot earlier. Now we are back at the meat wagon. Time for a cheeky budvar and maybe a bit of blueberry muff. Next. Well, we've still got a bit of light and we're in a prime dogging location. I don't want to turn the lights on in the meat wagon yet because you get all the mozzies and flies in. May as well do a spot of muff diving. Cheers, campers. Look at that. So open the muff wide open. Look at the moisture in there, campers. Very nice. Well, that other motorhome just left, so yep, we got the place to ourselves. Nice. Right, time to get into stealth mode. Well, as soon as darkness falls, the shady doggers start coming out. Oh dear. Well, campers, we're in the back of the meat wagon. Very muggy this evening. Got the fan on my face. Playing a bit of mist on me. I've got my budvar. I'm going to crack that open and have a mouthful of nuts on it. Yep, my Friday night. Flame grilled peanuts, big flavour, high in fibre, and a good source of protein. Very nice. Yeah, so I was just getting the meat wagon into stealth mode. I'm literally the only person around here now. And just about to close the curtains on the back. I heard a car come in and that, don't know what it was, 4x4 thing, come right up behind me, lights on, and then slowly turned round and just sat there looking. He had his window open. Well, I say it's a he, I don't know. And I kept seeing a vape light up. Sat there for 5 minutes and then drove off. No, thank you. I'm just here to drink my budvar and eat some nuts, but you know, yeah, that kind. That'll do me. Anyway, cheers, campers. Yeah, it's about 10 PM now. I can hear the deers barking at each other. I can hear creepy crawlies in the undergrowth. Don't know if it's a badger or a hedgehog or what. Bruno's hot. I have got the fan facing on him, but he's just keeps pacing around. He wants to get up on the bed, but it's too hot. Too hot, puppy. Yeah, so I'm gonna chill out for a little bit on a Friday night adventure, which is clearly a major dogging hotspot. I was reading some more reviews. I kind of wish I never read them now. And yeah, one person commented on Park for Night that there was some vans / cars. There was a bit of a thing going on with a group of men. Some naked, some wearing suspenders. Yep, I ain't getting, no. A lot of the reviews are good, but there is some sketchy ones. There is a couple of other park-ups around here, and I was thinking, shall I move? Purely for the fact I just want like a window open. I don't feel safe leaving my windows open here. I've got my sunroof cracked, just a hair. But we are deep in the bush. But no, I made an executive decision. I'm going to have my beer, and we're here for the night. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I can't really, no. But anyway, I'm going to watch YouTube for a little bit, and if there's any more entertainment, I'll hit record. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I'm about to hit the hay. It has cooled down a bit now. Not as muggy in the van. Still got the fan on my face. And Bruno's, he's wriggling about. He's got his fan on as well. Yeah, I'm about to slip into the meat sack. I haven't had any more cars go past, so hopefully that'll be the last of it. I have got my remarkably bright torch with me, so yeah, if anybody messes around outside the van, they're gonna get blinded with the light. But yeah, I'm gonna catch some Z's. If we have any issues for the night, I'll have to put it on tomorrow's video, but fingers crossed all goes well in a prime dogging hotspot deep in the Thetford bushland. But it's been a nice evening camp. Very hot earlier on. It's supposed to be hot again tomorrow. And we've had some good food. Had a few cheeky juices. Budvar was very refreshing, and the limoncello spritz ×2. And had a nice face full of muff. It's always a win-win. I did have a few of the nuts as well. But yeah, I'm getting tired. I need to hit the hay. So we'll catch you bright and early in the morning for the next portion of Daily Meat. So anyway, see you then. Thanks for watching. Stay meaty.